Salud.
Hello, everybody.
Cheers.
We are here. My name is Joe. This here is Patrick. We are the Brews Brothers. We are here with episode 10 to talk to you about some really important stuff that we got going on here at the Brew Pub at the New York Beer Project. We are releasing today our wonderful Tequila Gose. And we're also here to talk to you about a homebrew competition that we're going to be having going on. Our second annual homebrew competition is happening this Sunday. But before we get into other people producing beer that you guys get the chance to try, I want to talk to you about something that we've managed to produce, or Jason has managed to produce, specifically for you, the consumers, here at New York Beer Project with our Tequila Gose. Now, normally we talk about the beers and then we'll taste it. I can't wait.
I want to taste it.
And I'm pretty anxious right now. And I've been smelling this. This has been sitting in front of me for about 10 minutes of prepping right now. So Jason has not let me try this yet.
Tequila Gose, aged in tequila barrels.
That is.
Yes.
That is amazing.
High five to that gentleman back there.
Wow.
This is wonderful.
This is like if beer and tequila somehow managed to have a bastard love child, and this was what would be conceived out of that. And I mean, a lot of things have been conceived through beer and tequila, but this only took about 2 months to be conceived.
Yeah. And Jon Snow goes out.
It is, and it's fantastic. So it took about 2 months. We aged this in tequila barrels, same tequila barrels that we aged our hyper juice in. Except we finished it off with a traditional Gose style. Now, Goses are a German-style sour beer that's finished off with sea salt and coriander. Mm-hmm. Now, I know what you're thinking. Now, we've already talked about Reinheitsgebot.
Yes, we did.
Haven't we? And that said that it can only contain water, hops, yeast, and malt. And, sea salt and coriander are not either of those two things.
They are not.
So, really, this falls under a classification in Germany as a regional specialty beer, so it can be produced in Germany under the laws of Reinheitsgebot and still be considered a delicious, fine, and wonderful beer. So our take on this, we actually, Jason and his wonderful staff, managed to make up a lime zest kind of sea salt mix. And so they used the coriander while it was kind of souring, and then they seasoned the barrels with the sea salt, aged it in there for 2 months, produced this wonderful, wonderful glass of beer right here.
It's delicious. Really, it's got a nice balanced salinity, so it has that salt character that you would be looking for in a Gose, but it's very balanced, and you get a nice citrusy, like not necessarily like the fruit part of a lime, but like the zest, kind of flavor and aroma.
And a lot of people find that a very interesting style, especially with the salty characteristic, not a lot of people are always really expecting. Now me, as with my culinary background, I love this because I'm looking for beers that I want to pair with food. Yeah. And I mean, salty, sour, limey type of flavors are going to go really well with a lot of good foods, adding it to a lot of Mexican style foods, tacos, or even just a good old-fashioned steak. That acidity with the saltiness kind of cutting through there. It's fantastic. Chef Jesse has a lot of things that he can prepare for you to go wonderfully with one of these beers.
It's 4.9%, and it is with, I guess, bittersweet sort of emotions that we mentioned that this is one of the last, or maybe the last, small batch that we've brewed on our pilot system that you can see behind us here. We're going to be switching out the pilot system for some new, larger fermenters, keep up with production demand, and so now when we brew these awesome smaller batch one-off styles, there'll be more of it available for you guys to try. But this one you'll need to get here.
Yeah,
get
we
here
have
right
a
away.
very limited amount of this, so you guys got to come out, got to get some now. If you see Jason hard at work, you can come and watch all his progress over the next couple of weeks as we switch out our system. I'm sure he's having a great time up there. He would love your help too if you want to come in and just add some commentary for him.
So we're talking about our pilot system too. Kind of leads us into our home brewing competition that we're going to have here on Sunday from 3 to 7. So you can come down and taste all of these home brewers' creations. There's everything from Caribbean IPAs to black raspberry chocolate wheat beers to black IPAs. you name it, brown ales. So come on down between 3 and 7, and if you're over 21 years old, you can cast your vote for which one you like the best.
Yeah.
And then we will brew a larger version of that, as we did with our Burley Belgian, strong Belgian ale, our last winter.
Yeah, that was a fantastic beer, and it was a huge hit with a lot of people out there. Really love that, different styles and everything. You know, the homebrew competition, this is something that not only helps us in the restaurant, between myself here, with bringing in a lot of, you know, good guest feedback and everything like that, but it also really helps our brewers, you know, so we can get some ideas and everything and try to, you know, build off of and work with you guys so that we can produce the beers that you guys want to see.
Yeah. Thank you to Jimmy Carter back 40 years ago, signing in H.R. 1337, which made homebrewing legal after Prohibition. It had been illegal since then, and made it legal at home, and really that has spurred a lot of creativity, a lot of ideas, and a lot of enthusiasm about craft beer. So we definitely owe those guys a lot, and we anticipate trying all their beers, so you guys got to come down, check it out, 3 to 7 on Sunday.
Yeah. And I mean, the home brewing in general is getting to be such a big thing. Even President Obama, the first president to get the opportunity to, he actually brewed a beer, a honey ale, in the White House. I'm not sure if Trump's managed to get there yet, or if he believed that even, it might have been fake news. I'm not too sure about that.
Fake news. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that was the first beer brewed in the White House. So
it was
pretty cool fact there.
Yeah.
We've got some other cool things going on before Sunday that we can tell you about as well, right? So, Joe, what about, who's the band this week?
So we're coming out, the Bone Shakers are going to be out here. I'll be here, rocking out with them. They're a great band to share a beer with. Always a fun, spirited crowd that are going to be bringing out here. Set up right where we're sitting right here in front of the tap systems and everything, and in front of our brewery system. So come on out, enjoy their great sound. Absolutely. Come out tonight for trivia, as always. Some fun, spirited competition that you can come out and enjoy with us.
Tell you, trivia really is awesome. It really is like it's a great time. Yeah. And you bring your whole group here and sit anywhere and play wherever you want. It's pretty
a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Check it out.
Yeah. Or come out on Wednesdays actually, which seems like it's going by pretty fast, but this is actually the last car show that we're going to be doing here for the season. The end of summer is upon us, unfortunately. I'm all right with it because I do kind of enjoy my kind of colder weather, but we're going to be featuring some antique cars. And, well, speaking of the end of summer, you know,
next week,
that's when we get into my real favorite part of fall. We're tuning in next week, next Thursday, where Patrick and I are going to start to feature and talk about a little bit of our fall lineup. Now, I've gotten a little bit of a preview, talked with Jason about some stuff, smell some kind of maybe pumpkin-y, spicy characteristics happening in the brewery. I love it when I walk in here, it smells more like a bakery than a brewery. That's how I know that we're reaching into my season of drinking.
Absolutely.
But make sure you tune in next Thursday. Come out, enjoy with us. Come out before then, enjoy some Tequila Gose
before it goes away.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.